It's not showing my stream for some reason on the YouTube. I need to see what's going on with it. I know doing this fix. Oh shoot. I need to see what's going on. It's not going live for some reason.
It just went live.
It did?
Yeah, I just got the notification.
Okay, yeah, it's now showing us. Well, it's weird showing it's upcoming. But I need to watch it to make sure our voices are going through. Is Alex? Dorothy?
Matthew.
Okay, you're not sharing your voice, Dorothy. You're not sharing your voice. Yep. Sorry guys, we're having a little difficulties. Oh, Navato, are you sharing your voice?
Should be.
I hear your voice coming up. Okay, hold on. Should go to mic settings on your plate. Should be in party settings. Hold on. No, that's podcast. No, that's not it. Ah, voice chat settings. Here we go. Share your voice. Turn that to loud in chat settings. No, party settings is the party we're in. Go to voice chat settings. Change that
now
to
can
loud.
you? Now can you?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay.
You got your voice set to allow Navacha?
I should.
Check it just in case.
I have it set to always allow.
Okay. And today I'm playing 41 and we're doing a podcast. Okay, I think the first subject should be how to budget for a wedding. You don't mind if I announce it?
You just don't announce my time. Just don't announce the date.
Okay. Dorothy is getting married in 2 years. And she is going to tell you how to budget for a wedding.
No, not really.
Okay, go ahead. The floor is yours.
Alex, the best way I could tell you is to go to Temu.
No, explain in detail how to do it, not just say go somewhere.
If you want to get cheap stuff, go to Temu. If you want to deal with all that hassle.
Then you do more though than Temu?
Yeah, because I've done everything off of Temu. Like if you wanted like budget with wedding invitations, you can go to Walgreens and get on their website and do it wedding invites off of Walgreens. They can make the invitations for you. You just have to go and pick them up. You can say how many you want, and they will tell you the price.
True, and it's like the price of a wedding venue. Yours free, right?
Yeah, because where my fiance goes to church, he's a member there.
And you managed to get the after party too.
Yeah, at Milltown, because I have a friend who put 50 plus hours in at the Legion. That's how she got it, because she worked at the Legion for so long.
Really?
Yes.
Now, budgeting for a wedding ain't easy sometimes. Like sometimes.
No, it's not. You basically have to cut costs the way you want. See, we've saved by not having a cake, by having cupcakes, and doing the stuff
cake.
ourselves. It depends how many people you want at your wedding, Alex. Many people you want at your reception. You have to do RSVP cards. Because that would tell you how many people is coming to the wedding, also how many people is going to come for the reception.
True.
That tells you how much food you would have to purchase and all that.
Let's hear Navacha. Do you have any ideas, Navacha?
On what? Marriage?
Yeah.
I don't know it.
Sometimes it's a good answer.
See, he has his opinions, we have our opinions.
And me, I just got a girlfriend at the moment. So, I'm not
So
there yet.
do not rush, Alex, because if you rush, you're going to be miserable.
I'm not going to. Yeah.
You would have to pick your groomsmen. Who's going to be your best man and all that. Are you going to rent a tux or buy a tux?
True. Like sometimes
comes
renting
with-
a tux is good, but then sometimes buying a tux is cheaper in the long run.
Yeah.
Now I think here, like, it's cool how you can do all this stuff.
Hello and welcome to this very special live stream.
But it's basically a give and take.
Because today we're going to witness history.
That's absolutely right, Natalie, because for so
Like,
many
if
years you've
anyone's
wondered
out there getting
exactly
married,
what
just
the
listen to
11
Dorothy.
would
She
look
knows
like on the
all
grid.
about planning
Guess
for
what?
weddings.
Today is the
Because, you know,
day we
she's
find
getting
out.
married
And
herself.
we are here at the
I try to know things, but also take one thing at a time.
Very soon, but behind every team,
And
behind
it can
every
be
car,
stressful.
there's one person central to it all.
Yes. And Ruben Cervantes
Yes, it
will
can.
be looking to channel all of his years of experience, both on track
Because I
and
had to
behind the
buy
scenes, into Apex's chances this year.
all the
The question
bridesmaids,
really is, can he lead the team
their
to the
gifts,
very top step?
their
And we'll
t-shirts.
be seeing more behind the scenes as the season progresses, but of course, it's
If you
all about
have
what
groomsmen,
happens on
you're
track.
gonna
So,
have to do
without
that.
further ado, let's see the fruits of their labor, the brand new 2025 car.
True.
I had all my bridesmaids t-shirts made, and it cost me an arm and leg to have them done.
Wow. Like how much?
For all 8 of my bridesmaids, I have spent close to $58.
Which ain't a bad price, 58. Like some can be 1,000 depending how many bridesmaids you got.
Well, thank you all for joining us.
Like
The
I said,
team
I
done
have,
an
like,
incredible job.
8
The car looks
bridesmaids.
Sensational.
It certainly does. Congratulations, and
Wow.
all the very best.
And I have gotten every gift for them off of Temu. Their cups, their robes, their t-shirts, their makeup bags. Yes, I had to purchase that all myself.
Wait, Brandon didn't help you?
They ain't his bridesmaids. They're mine.
Oh, okay, I get what you're saying. He has to do with his, and then you do with yours. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
See, then you have to do, you have to fly, you have to have a flower girl, ring bearers. Somebody has to walk a person down the aisle.
True.
You have to have all of that. Then you have to redo a rehearsal.
Really, rehearsal.
You have to have it rehearsed.
True, without that, you won't be right. We always rehearse our streams. We plan out our subjects and stuff like that.
Well, I say
Then-
we don't do it. Don't do it.
See, I have never been married before, so this is my first time being married.
Write in the comments saying congratulations.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
But planning a wedding is stressful, but when the time comes, you get to have the reward and have fun.
And don't forget about the best part of the wedding, the first dance.
Yeah, but it's like you all get together and have fun.
Yeah. After
With
the
your-
first dance, yeah.
See, our reception is not going to be fancy. It's just going to be like one big get together. I don't want nothing fancy.
Really?
So, we're gonna need to open
I really-
talks to start this next
when-
season.
When we get done taking pictures, I'm getting rid of the wedding dress, putting on my oversized train and a nice tank top and putting that on and go for the rest of the day. Because I am not a dress person. I don't like to wear dresses.
Really?
You have to have a wedding dress. Or if
I
you're
wish
looking
that
for a
was a
cheap
very
wedding dress,
early
you can go to
preliminary
Temu
inquiry
and find a
site.
cheap wedding
Well,
dress.
you know how it goes. Hard to get a
You
read
can
on
find
it at the
anything on
moment.
Temu.
Oh, you
Yep.
can find
Things are always
anything.
fluid and
You
move
can
quickly,
find
but if
wedding
you're interested in
dresses,
us,
flower
I'm sure things will
bouquets,
be
and all
quicker.
that.
So,
I just got so lucky when David's Bridal was closing, I got mine on sale on clearance.
and that's being the right place at the right time.
See, I only paid $10 for my wedding dress.
True.
And wedding dresses are expensive.
They are, especially being on a show called Yes to the Dress.
Then your groomsmen would have to go get fitted for a tux, or they would have to go buy their own tux.
True. Like, it's crazy what, like, stuff costs nowadays.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, then although there's the photographer. Photographers cost a lot of money.
Wow.
We got so lucky because somebody was running a sale.
True. Yeah, I remember when my cousin Paige had photographers at her wedding, and this was her first wedding at a little place that looked like half Titanic, half Beauty and the Beast staircase. Oh, I still remember that day. She also had the whatever you call it, the reception at the place and wedding at the same place. It was kind of amazing. In some ways, you can do that.
You can have the wedding.
Turn down the music.
Sorry. Sorry.
You're fine. Just, sorry, we can't play it because of copyright. Yep. Okay, now let's move on to our next subject. Our next subject is, let's see, I'm trying to think of one. Well, I did talk about one with the Dorothy. Navacha, what do you think of that Lego Formula One parade they had?
We have something for you to look at.
I haven't
please.
seen the full thing. I've just seen the clips of it, but from what I've seen, it looks pretty good.
It was. They even got the full parade on YouTube. It was pretty funny too. They're all having like a laugh too.
Yeah, I saw that one. I saw them all laughing. That's fun. I mean, that's what it's about.
Yeah. I did see a video of them shaking your body back and forth just to give it a little boost, and it actually worked. That's what I like about racing. At the end of the day, we're all friends. Like, we're not rivals or nothing. We're just all friends. In some cases, we are, depending on how the race goes.
Well, that's different of opinion if you ask some people.
True. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys about Smiley on the stream. Smiley said she has a little arthritis in her legs. She's hanging out with family, so she might be in and out of the streams. Just to give you guys a heads up if you're watching the stream. So, what else is there? Okay, we're covered. The Lego Formula 1 race.
Okay, I got my phone turned down.
Okay, good. Okay, so I'm Dorothy. Ooh, here's an idea. How to have fun at parties. Dorothy, give us an idea.
Well, it depends on what type of music you like.
And also, throwing your own party ain't cheap, too.
No.
Like,
Having a DJ can be outrageous, also.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
The long wait is over.
And
This is it.
he has to know how long he's needed there for.
Radio check.
Right. Yeah, it's crazy, like, and then you can have the party after the DJ leaves sometimes, but you have to play your own music.
You need to think about when you go to small towns, there's a noise ordinance after a certain time.
Which I'm glad we don't have that here in Floyd Knobs.
And if today's practice is anything
That's
to
anywhere.
go by, we're in for an
Really?
exceptional weekend. of
Noise
Formula
ordinance
One.
is anywhere. After a certain time, a noise has to stop.
I don't think we have a noise ordinance over here. I might look it up, but we might have one because those subdivisions moving in. And then there's like lots of stuff, like, you know, like stuff that goes in the party, like balloons. You got like, you know,
It's Albert Park, and it's
balls,
qualifying for the
like beach
Australian
balls.
Grand Prix.
Like when I went to summer games, they had beach balls at a dance party. It was fun. Very fun. And you guys want to hear something crazy? The dance party was in the parking lot. Right beside the campus. No, I'm trying. Yeah, it's crazy how much partying you can do and how drunk you can get sometimes. Like, I can see Dorothy being drunk. Right, Dorothy?
Alex, I don't get that drunk anymore.
I thought you did.
Not anymore.
You drank Navacha?
Hell no.
Good answer. I don't drink either. And it's crazy, like, and then there are some parties that are free to go to. You just have to find them. Like, I know the Heritage Festival will be coming up soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. Old tractor party.
Then the popcorn festival coming up here.
I might not go to that one because I got diabetes.
Popcorn Festival, Alex.
I know it's dumb, yeah. And then Harvest Homecoming. I'm not good in the rain, that's why I'm sliding everywhere. Yeah, and the car I'm with is the movie car. I don't own rights to the movie car, so don't zoom it in the comments. I'm driving as Brad Pitt.
Oh, Alex.
Yeah.
Did you hear about Mackenzie?
No, what happened?
She got married.
Oh, yeah. I didn't know
With
that.
qualifying complete,
Because it showed up on her Facebook.
Main event. We'll be live and
You know I'm still live,
uninterrupted
right?
for the Grand Prix tomorrow.
Sorry.
You actually just said I'm a live stream.
I don't think she's gonna care.
Yeah, it said we're going live till 7:20 since we started early. And Dorothy just poked me again. Yeah, I cannot wait for I'm thinking of some cool games coming out. There's GTA 6, which I can't wait for that game. How about you, Dorothy? Is there any games excited for?
No.
How about you, Navacha?
Oh, I don't know.
Well, NASCAR would be a good game when it comes out by iRacing. I wish they did more to Exocross, though. You can use your wheel in Exocross, but it's just, you know.
And with me for this
Like, I'm
commentary.
using my wheel in Formula 1 while I'm talking to Dorothy and Navacha. Now we're racing in the rain. Oh shit, I forgot about that. So, Dorothy. Now here's another good topic. How to budget for a house or apartment. And it is, Dorothy.
To budget for a house?
Yeah, that would work.
That's gonna be... That's gonna be hard, but
Sure,
for like things you want for your house.
And you gotta remember, we aren't living in The Sims, where you have everything.
If you're like budgeting for a house, for an apartment, if you want really cheap shit, sorry.
Oh, you're
If
fine.
you really want cheap stuff, like cheap appliances, go to Goodwill or Ben's Bargain, that type of stuff. Because
I would
Ben's
recommend
Bargain,
Goodwill.
well, not Goodwill, but Ben's Bargain, you can get it 40% off.
Well,
or the
Ben's Bargain
Peddler's
is
Mall.
cheaper than Goodwill, because Goodwill has outrageous fucking stuff.
Or you can go to the Peddler's Mall and get that type of stuff.
Yeah, Peddler's Mall has some good furniture that's made from other people. Yeah, I don't want to tell you why I don't recommend the Goodwill, because, you know, and their price is outrageous. That stuff's just given to them.
Watch out for understeer in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as quickly as you can. Push, push.
Yeah, and then there's another place I recommend. Always is a good place to get some stuff.
Always, yes.
Yeah. Because you can't get food from Always too, can't you?
You can, I would just be a little bit,
Right, check the expiration date and stuff like that.
yes.
You never know when that food is passed due.
Brilliant. Nice move. Keep going.
I hope this race gets past due.
Like I said, if you're looking for how to get cheap stuff, there's also Temu.
Yeah, Temu's got some good stuff.
But you don't shop on Temu,
Battery
Alex.
charge is high. Let's use that
No, I
overtake
don't, but
button
you're
a
gonna
bit
look
more.
on Temu
Oh, I do.
for the future. Or can you imagine buying a Dorothy action figure on Temu?
Very funny.
Or maybe the box
Okay, we think the
action figure with
underbody's
the
incurred some
PlayStation.
slight damage, but nothing too serious at the moment. Just be careful.
No, I'm thinking next subject.
If you're going to look, like for Peddler's Mind to look for stuff, there's some booths has like toilet paper, laundry soap, regular soap, paper towels. You can find that like that at Peddler's Mall in a booth somewhere.
True.
No need to worry about the...
Yeah, Paris Mall is a good place. I got some good collectible items like Jeff Gordon stuff and stuff like that. I even saw
You
a
can
Barbie
find
Jeff
that
Gordon
stuff
down.
there.
Yeah. Oh, you want to hear something funny, Namasha? I saw a Barbie dressed up in Jeff Gordon clothing there, too. And then I bought something from my ex-girlfriend who I'm not with no more. Which I wish I
Okay,
was
take it easy
selling
on the
for
car. We
myself.
can't sustain this level of damage.
It was a grease doll, that's all it was. But I'm not going to tell you her name because of obvious reasons. And I don't remember ever again. Okay. Next subject, camping. Would you like to camp?
Nah.
Me, I used to go camping when I was a kid. Like, I used to ride bikes around and stuff like that. It was pretty fun riding the bikes around those little circles. And bike racing too. How about you, Nabacha?
The underbody's taken a little damage. Just watch out for
I
it.
didn't camp that much. I still don't. I do run a cottage every year. Summer.
And how big are those cottages usually are?
The one we currently have is 3 bedrooms.
Wow. 3 bedrooms.
3 bedroom, 1 bath.
Wow, 3 bedrooms for 5 people.
Well, when one of us sleeps in the house, and my second uncle sleeps on the couch.
So basically your second uncle's on the doghouse.
Only 2 of us are sleeping on the couch.
I'm just joking with you, Natasha. Yeah, it's crazy what you can do with camping. Like, you can go fishing, like kayaking in some places, bike riding trails. And you can also walk the road too. There's also circles you can walk around. Like I went to my
Okay, gap to the
girlfriend
car in
just to
front.
visit her at a
0.6
campsite.
seconds.
We walked around. It was a small campsite. It wasn't a huge one. It was only a few blocks.
I did that one year. It really lost my grandpa.
Oh,
Did that around the lake for about, I think I walked 3 miles.
That looked bad. Are you alright? Let me know you're
Tired
okay.
and sunburned.
Yeah, it's like I went down a big trail and oh my god, like I got tired back on the trail. Shoot, crashed
Are you
again.
okay? That was a big one. Confirm you're
And
okay,
then,
please.
trying to think of some other cool stuff I did.
There we go.
The phone we're doing, the box is playing Minecraft, I'm playing Formula 1, and Dorothy's doing the games on PlayStation. Yeah, I'm trying to get this car to go around the track. Looks like the tire's been worn out. So, what do you guys think of the new Formula 1 movie coming out?
I'm interested to see how they interpret it.
Me too. Well, I heard something. Now this is, they turned into the EV car so they can get around places.
Well, that's in essence what they're using right now, anyway. EV motors.
How about you, Dorothy?
No, I don't play that. You know that.
No, it's a movie. What do you think about the new Formula movie coming out, Dorothy?
You know I don't watch that stuff.
Trying to think of some other cool stuff. And then we got...
And that's the end of the race.
Okay, here's
We'll
the
see
good
you in
one.
Park
What do
Fermé.
y'all think of Lilo and Stitch coming out?
I've already seen that twice.
Oh, it's already out, my bad. What do you think of the Dorothy?
It's different.
Here's the
Why,
checkered
is there
flag,
some scenes
and
that are
our
respected
winner
not
is
from the
Lando.
cartoon version?
It's Lando Norris
Yeah.
for the victory.
Or did they copy the cartoon version to a
It's
T?
time for our podium celebrations. And as ever in
Like the
Formula
wedding scene was not in the cartoon version.
Wait, wedding scene?
Mm-hmm.
Who got married?
It's been an
I don't know.
absolutely wild weekend of Formula
Well, we
One
don't
action.
spoil it for people
I
that haven't
can't
watched
wait to
it.
see
So,
what's next.
yeah. Yeah, I totally agree. There was no wedding scene in the cartoon version. How about you, Namasha? What do you think of the new Lilo and Stitch?
That wasn't really something I was really big into.
Yeah. Well, I did like when Lilo and Stitch crossed over with Recess and Kim Possible. So I can't program anything in. Nope. And then there was like some more cool shows, like The Return of Phineas and Ferb is coming. But I saw a sneak peek of that. Are you gonna watch the new Phineas and Ferb, Dorothy?
No.
How about you, Namasha?
I don't know.
Yeah, Phineas and Ferb was a good
I
show.
don't really watch much from movies
Disney.
anymore.
Oh, it wasn't a movie, it was a show.
I don't watch much TV. I watch more YouTube. That's
True,
more what I
YouTube.
watch most of the day.
Yeah, YouTube is good. Like, believe it or not, you can even get early gameplay videos of some of your favorite games on YouTube. Crazy. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna give myself a break while we just talk because my arms are getting achy from doing the steering wheel. So, what do you guys think of future movies? Like, what do you think they might make going forward? I'll start with you, Dorothy. Like, what movie do you want to see be made?
You don't want my answer to that, so.
Go ahead.
Nope.
We're streaming.
You can't honestly know what they're coming up with next.
True. This idea, like, you know, like not stream. So go ahead, Dorothy. Tell us some ideas for movies you'd like to see come out.
Like I said, you don't want my answers to what I watch, so you wouldn't like what I would say.
We're streaming, Dorothy. It doesn't matter what I don't like. Okay, how about you, Nabacha? What movies you like to see come out with, like, what action stuff?
I really think we should get. We really want to see another Transformers. I mean, they really left us on a cliffhanger after what was it? Rise of the Beasts.
Yeah. Or they might be making a new one from the other series called Unicron.
I've seen hintings of it, but I haven't actually seen anything official.
Yeah. And then another cool thing coming out is I heard hintings of a new Star Wars Battlefront free game coming out. Well, that single player Galactic Conquest, I might play it. What games do you like to come out, Dorothy?
Alex, you know, A, I don't get on my PlayStation 4 very much.
For
and
Wii.
B, oh, for my Wii?
Yeah, what kind of games do you like to play on the Wii?
Well, right now,
Yeah.
just trying to get into the fitness part of it.
Fitness is always good. Like, believe it or not, I like fitness in Special Olympics.
You know, the best thing for you to get if you want to get fit on, Alex? Go walk the hills at Holiday World.
Oh, and did you guys hear Six Flags might be closing their doors forever after this season?
Why?
I don't know. Well, that's what Jad told me from UK, but I don't know if it's true or not.
I've never heard anything about that.
I might look that up. And they're
Because they make way too much money.
True.
If they're closing.
It might be the owner retiring, you never know.
What?
Six Flags.
Six Flags in Kentucky Kingdom?
I think that's the one, yeah.
Alex, they make way too much money
True.
for them to close the doors permanently on that.
True.
And whoever told you about that, they don't know anything.
Right.
Because summer is almost started, and they just opened Holiday World
Ooh,
on the
Hollywood's
10th
good
of May.
I wish they still had the
Holiday-
train Holiday World.
Holiday World is outrageous.
It is.
For one pass for 1 day, admission for one ticket, $74
Wow.
for one ticket for 1 day.
Wait, don't you get season passes? Or did they get rid of that?
You can still get your season pass, but just pick the one you want.
True.
I'm For me wanting a season pass, I'm gonna have to stop going to Dunkin'.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, $74.
For one ticket for one day.
Well, then again, the season pass will save you money in the long run for only one season.
If you want the season pass, you better go every day to get your money's worth.
True.
Because if you don't go every day, you ain't getting your money's worth for the season pass.
Or you can go every weekend, like you never know.
With the season pass, they get you in, Alex. You wouldn't have to pay every time.
True.
If you're, can I say what I want to say? If your staff, if you have staff, your staff can take you. All your staff needs to bring her identification, her badge, and a letter from her work explaining, hey, I'm this boy's staffer, whatever it's called. Yeah, because Holiday World does honor your staff as badge.
Really?
Yes.
And then you got water parks too that are pretty fun to go to.
I think Darien Lake does something like that somewhere.
Well, over here we got River Run. Water parks like that.
Okay, about River Run, Alex.
Mm-hmm.
When me and Casey went, my friend I hang around 5 days a week with,
Yeah.
she took her badge, and they still charged her
Really?
$18.
Wow. Wait, I thought you get honored in.
Well, whoever was running the gate that day, they didn't know.
It's Chinese Grand Prix weekend.
Did you report it?
Before we could race,
No.
we need to qualify.
You should have reported
Who's
it.
gonna take
No.
Well, you should report that day too. Like, you know, tell the manager or something.
It would be their word against yours.
Oh, and the Aquatic Center in Jeffersonville, they will honor your staff as badge, but they will turn around and charge you $12 for your staff to get in to swim.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, some of those parks you gotta watch out for.
Yeah, and the prices too.
They'll do anything to make you quick about it.
But Holiday World will honor your staff as badge. I found that out yesterday because I asked important questions. Because I asked the girl was taking stuff for the passes and everything.
Yeah.
I would like to know some information, so she asked me what type of information do you want to know. So I have a friend who is with me 5 days a week, and what does she need to bring? She told me her badge, her identification, and a letter from her work and saying, hey, this girl is with me, blah, blah, blah. She is my blank, blank, blank.
True. Yeah, I go with Special Olympics for someone's birthday. I think it's Chad's birthday. I can't say the last name because you know. But good guy. Yeah, he's a good guy.
Holiday World is the best one, will honor your staff as badge. And plus, you got the movie theaters in Jeff, New Albany, Corden.
Wait, Corden doesn't do that.
Yes, they do.
Corden Cinema.
They honor your staff as badge, remember?
Well, when Rob and me went, they didn't.
Ron took his blank there, and they honored his badge.
That was Jeffersonville.
Oh.
Yeah.
Me and Casey, we've been to the new Corden Theater, and they honored her badge.
I did not know that.
Yeah. And we saw the new Ghostbusters movie there.
Ooh, that's a good movie.
That was the best one. See, Ghostbusters Afterlife was my favorite.
Yes! Excellent lap. We're all
I went and saw that
very
way too many
pleased with that
times.
one. Nice work. Come on.
I
sit
know,
back in the
right?
pits.
What did you think of the new Ghostbusters movie, Alex?
I liked it. What about you, Navancha?
I haven't seen it.
You've
It's,
never
uh,
seen
Sprint
Ghostbusters?
qualifying, plenty more coming
I've
up
seen the
over the
original.
rest of the weekend.
Have you seen
See
the
you all
Ghostbusters
tomorrow.
Afterlife?
I don't think so.
Oh, you would have to buy it and watch it.
It's good.
And,
Oh, wait a minute. Is that was the original cast came back?
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that one.
The original cast came back in the last one. The Frozen Empire.
Frozen Empire was good.
Yes, it was.
It was like a good cliffhanger story with Kosher and all that.
That's the one I haven't seen. I haven't seen the new one yet.
It's good. We won't talk about it since you haven't seen it yet. Because I don't want to spoil anything for you.
See, I don't
Okay.
buy that whole spoiler thing.
True.
I honestly don't care. If it's a good enough movie, I'll still want to see it. It don't bother me. Spoilers. I don't care. Nowadays, you get that on, with TV shows. You get spoilers on before the actual episode airs, and you're like,
True.
really? Why do you want to know that before the actual episode airs?
I know, right? Even games you get spoilers.
Yep.
Like I got spoiled on Breaking Point.
Welcome to today's sprint.
The
This is
games
shaping
are
up to
the
be.
biggest spoiler of the...
And alongside me here
Yeah,
today
and
in
the only way to
commentary
avoid them
box,
is just not to watch
Anthony-
them.
Yeah. Unless you're
Alright.
really invested in it.
Like pre-ordered and stuff.
Yeah, you want to see how it comes. Then you can...
Yeah. True, and gameplay is pretty cool and key to like ordering a game.
Exactly.
Like you want to see how it handles and stuff. You want to see an amateur like me play and see how it handles for amateurs. Which to tell you the truth, this game is pretty good. You tired, Dorothy?
Yeah, I need a nap.
Okay, let's go on for, well, it's 7:09. What do you guys want to do? You want to call it or keep going?
I've lost a lot of, I don't know a whole lot of topics. I only know what I know.
True. But thanks for the budgeting topic and how to budget for weddings. That was good. I'm still
Like I said, you need to give yourself a budget if you're going to plan on planning a wedding, Alex.
We're not planning on one yet.
I know, but you need to give yourself a budget. See, like how I did it, my fiance did it. I got most of the stuff off of Temu, or I went into stores when they were having sales.
That's really a key too. Knowing deals and...
Oh, did you have to play tug of war with that wedding dress?
No.
Okay,
It was the first one I saw.
Use it when you're within 1 second of the
It
car
was
ahead and in the
in my
DRS
price
zone.
range, in my budget. I needed it, in my budget-wise. So I took up the wedding dress and asked, how much is this? Since it's on sale and on clearance, they said, nah, yeah, we can get it down to $10. So that's perfect. I'll pay $10. I tried it on. It fit good. And I purchased it. Yeah, when it was on sale on clearance, it was 90% off.
Wow, 90%
off.
Wow.
The original price for my wedding dress, the original price was $800.
Now, for example, on games, like I got a few similar games on my Nintendo Switch for $14.99, and the original price on them was $9.99. I mean, $99.99. My bad.
Remember, Alex, if you're planning on a wedding, you gotta factor.
It's time to utilize some of this energy. Come on.
You would have to factor out video games.
True. Well, I got years to decide.
Planning a wedding is very stressful. It comes with a lot of stress.
True.
And you have to basically ask your significant other, hey, would this be doable for the budget or not? Because if it's doable, you can work around it. If it's not, you can't. But like I said, you have to have the invitations, the RSVPs, and the RSVPs can tell you how many people is coming to the wedding, how many people's coming to the reception. You know what you can budget with food-wise, how much food you have to get.
Right.
You have to supply that offer. You have to supply that yourself. Or if you want catering, remember, catering costs a lot of money.
Wow.
You have to factor all this stuff in.
True.
So, me and my fiance, we're gonna have to factor in when we start to get the RSVPs back. We have to factor how much food we're gonna have to buy, how much drinks we're gonna have to get, and all that.
True. It ain't fun.
No, you have to budget. Like if you're going to get like food, you can look at prices at the JC store.
And that's a podium.
How many coupons you're going to have to need and all that. You're going to have to factor with food. You can find deals for food.
Nice. I was like, what you?
But you're going to have to factor all that in.
True.
See, a wedding photographer costs over $1,000.
So with the sprint concluded, join us next time for qualifying. And of course, the main event, this weekend's Formula One Grand Prix.
Yeah,
we'll see you next time.
Fun.
Yeah. See, we got very lucky. Our photographer was only charging $600.
Wow. Oh, I did for free. But I'm not good at printing and stuff.
Then the photographer has to take pictures of everybody, of the groomsmen, the bridesmaids, and all that. The first look, they do that. So you have to factor all that into your budget, what you can afford and what you can't.
We're about to find out. Welcome to qualifying.
And then after that, don't forget about the happy days after marriage, and what house you live in and all that.
Well, that's not factored into the budget. That's a factor into something else.
Yeah. I can see Dorothy saying, "Get me out of this." In a few weeks.
See, when you do a marriage, you can do a commitment ceremony, or you can go and get yourself a fucking,
You're fine.
or you can go get yourself a marriage license. When you want divorce, you have to go in front of a judge. You basically have to get an attorney and all that to get a divorce.
And then you got the subpoena.
Oh, that.
Well, it's basically whatever you bring into the marriage you keep.
Actually, you have to sign, I forgot what it was called. I forgot what it's called now because my brain is having a blonde moment and I'm not no blonde anymore.
Are you Ariel, the redhead?
No, I'm not no redhead.
Come here, Norris.
You have to have a prenup.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
A prenup. If you don't have a prenup, you can lose everything.
Which is everyone I'm gonna do, but first, my things come first,
Alex, listen.
I am listening, Dorothy. But
when you get married, it's not all about you anymore.
I know.
Okay, good
you
job,
have
mate.
to think
really,
about
really
your partner
well
instead of just you.
Drive. Bring it home.
True.
Right now, I can still think about myself because I'm not married yet.
True. That's very true, actually.
So when you get married, you won't be thinking about yourself. You'll be thinking about your significant other. You're gonna have to support. Marriage is just not a one-way thing. It's a 50-50 partnership. Like I said, do you want a commitment ceremony or you want to sign for a marriage license?
Well, I think I do a commitment ceremony because,
Because a commitment ceremony is not a legal document thing. The state or the government does not see that as a legal thing.
Well, the reason why, because I got benefits.
Yes. That's the way me and my fiance is doing. Because I have too much on stake.
Yeah. But there's a way you could try to make it legal, like on Facebook and stuff, but it's not really legal. It's just saying you're married on Facebook.
You can hyphenate your last name.
Yeah. So your name is going to be Dorothy Morgan.
It's Dorothy Higdon Morgan.
Oh, I didn't know you can do that.
You can hyphenate it. You just don't have to sign any papers.
So you're going to get rid of your middle name and add a new name to it.
Alex, I'm just going to hyphenate it.
Oh.
My real last name will still be Higdon, but I will be putting the Morgan on it.
Oh, okay, I get what you're saying. Well, anyway, it's 7:20. I thank y'all for watching. I'm Alex.
I'm Dorothy.
Matthew.
And thank y'all for watching the stream. Till next time.